Okay, I never wear my hair up in videos, so we're gonna ignore that. This video is inspired by Just Ali. She has made a Bookish Sleepover video, I think more than once. I know I've definitely seen one. Ever since I watched that, I kind of was like, I want to try it because it might be fun to do a video where I'm not working on it for weeks or something. Like, it seems kind of fun. And I had planned to do this a couple weeks ago, or a month or two ago, I guess, when I was reading Caught Up by Nivessa Allen, and I was gonna finish it during this video. And then kind of like the video just wasn't working, like I just didn't have time to film it, and it just like wasn't. So I finished the book, but I would like to talk about this briefly. But I do have another book that we're going to finish tonight, so we're just gonna have like it's gonna be like a Bookish sleepover. We're gonna like finish our book. I made chili earlier, let it simmer. I've already had some. It gave me heartburn and indigestion, so I don't know if I'm gonna have more. But I did get cookies. I thought I could make cookies. And then when I had originally thought of this idea and was gonna do it a couple months ago, or like a month ago, it really wasn't that long ago, maybe 3 weeks, I don't know. I had intended to finally watch the Barbie movie, but like mentally, I don't know if I'm there. And also I figured maybe like if I watch something else, make it be bookish, and the Off-Campus series just came out. So I am thinking that's what I've been like preparing, right? I've seen so many clips this morning and I just was like, yep, we're watching Off-Campus. Fun fact, Kenedy, like years ago, I read the first like 4 books in the series like years ago. I know I still have 2 books left in that series. Anyway, like Kenedy posted me on her Instagram, like not even like reposted me on her story, like she fully screenshot my picture and posted it on her account. This is something she used to do, and then she would like take them down later, but she like reposted it, and I have it in there. I have a hoodie, like that's a hoodie that looks like, you know, like a Garrett hoodie, and then I was wearing like a colorful claw clip because like that was like a plot point, I think, was Hannah's colorful claw clips. I don't think that's in the show, so I think they've changed a lot of things for the show, but I think everything was signed off by Kenedy. So we are going to start with eating dinner. I already ate dinner, and like I said, it gave me indigestion because I intended to have a little bit more. But I got like severe indigestion, and I think it's just because I ate it when it was too hot. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start those cookies. I'm only gonna make a couple, and then I figured we could finish. Oh, the other book that I'm gonna finish is I finally, because you know how I'm not like the biggest fan of the first book, I finally picked up Reckless by Lauren Roberts, and we are like 20-30 pages from the end, so we're gonna finish this tonight, probably while I make the cookies, and then once the cookies are out, we're going to start the Off-Campus series, and then I'm probably gonna paint my nails while I watch. I was gonna do like a whole face mask and everything too, but I don't think I would show that on camera, so there's no point in like really doing it because I don't feel like doing it. This is definitely not the only time I'm gonna do this video. And a couple other things are not, the reason I'm so low energy right now is like it's not coming to fruition. I had fully intended to like move everything out of the way because like my coffee table is right here and my couch is back there, and then like obviously the TV. So I was like gonna make like a little fort. I've done it on my channel before where like I make either like a fort or just like a blanket. Like I wasn't gonna do like a full thing this time, but I was definitely gonna like have some blankets out, and I was gonna sleep on the floor out here with the boys. And then before I can wash my blankets that I wanted to put out here, I had just washed my towels, go to put them in the dryer broke. I can't afford to fix that right now. So I'm just gonna like take all my crap to my mom's house. Oh, his being a grown-up sucks. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do is I got like a lot of book mail. I got 2 books today and 1 book yesterday or the day before yesterday. So I thought like maybe we could open those too, because like I feel like if I was having a Bookish sleepover, like obviously we would talk about books, and I would like probably unbox these special editions that I got because it'd be fun. And there might be some other stuff I thought of. I'm just starting this so much later than I thought because I ended up getting sick and my dryer broke. So I'm just like, I don't feel like doing it. It's not that I don't feel like doing the video. I don't feel good. 5 minutes. Dang it. Okay, we are going to put the cookies in and finish Reckless. And then I'm going to talk about Reckless. There's no point in updating you right now. I have 20 pages left. I'll just talk about it at the end. And then I will talk about Caught Up. in a little bit, or maybe at the same time. This like little cozy Bookish Sleepover looks creepier than any Halloween video I've made, so. Stop, I'm repainting. Shall we do a little roll call of who's in the kitchen right now? Come here. I have Snoop and Bug. And Freddy is screaming. They want another churro. They've had 2 today. And I have my little guy. I fed them dinner a little earlier tonight, so they're hungry. I put food in a little puzzle. Before I talk about the books, I want to open a couple boxes that I got. Alright, I know what the Owl Crate one is because I'm not subscribed to like a monthly thing from them. I just ordered this. And I contemplated back and forth if I was going to. Oh, that's gonna be a mess to open up. However, this book is so pretty. This wasn't my favorite book in the whole world. And I'm not gonna order every special edition that comes out, but I got this one because I am still like a really big fan of hers and I will continue to read the books she writes. But I got the Owl Crate special edition of Haley Pham's book, Just Friends, and it's gorgeous. Like, it's like so dark in here, it's really hard to appreciate the colors, but it's gorgeous. It's like, it's so gorgeous, it's like, which version do you have out? And then like, this is what it looks like underneath. And then this is the other. Oh man, it's so good. I just like, I can't believe, like, I know that's so silly for me to say because she's like famous and stuff, but it's so like, I can't believe like she has a book, but I can't believe she has like a special edition book. Like, that's so crazy to me. Not in a bad way, but like a like, well, I think this is digitally signed. I don't think that's real. Oh no, I think that's real. That's crazy. I don't think I realized it was gonna be autographed. Crazy work on my part. Okay, and then I have 2 Fairy Loots. I do have a subscription box to this, but I got 2 kind of like back to back, so I don't know if I just had like a pre-order I forgot about. Oh, I wanted this book. I did not order this. But I wanted to get this book. I have a bad habit of not knowing what like Fairy Loots I'm gonna get and then buying the book and then getting the special edition and then having multiple copies. But like, I wanted to read this book. I just put it on my like TBR. It's Starside by Alex Astor. And I think this one is like a adult fantasy. Her other one was like young adult. Ooh. Also, anybody else that is subscribed to Fairy Loot, do they smell like Play-Doh to you? I think it smells good, but it smells like Play-Doh. Hello? Hello? I mean, that's kind of insane. I'm doing this in like terrible lighting. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is closer to what the original cover looks like. And here it is without. That's so nice. And I love the way they feel. Okay, I'm really excited. Is this book even out yet? I think it's out. Anyway, I was really excited for this book. I, however, would really like to read the Light Lark series before this because I want to start out with where she started, and also I want to start with her young adult books. And I also have, for some reason, so many copies of those books. I have like 3 different versions of Light Lark. And then I have the 2nd and 3rd book. I don't know why I have so many. One reason is because I have the original version. I got a special edition subscription box that I didn't know was coming, and then bought my own special edition without ever having read the book. Maybe this is just too... Okay, this is May's. And there was no card in that one. So why do I have that one? I'm not complaining. Okay, what's this one? Because these both just got delivered. It's not like this has been sitting somewhere waiting for me to open it. I don't think. This one is Deathbringer. I have not heard of this one yet. Sorry, I'm sitting in front of the light. I chose the worst place to do this. I'm just... Sorry. Ooh! Sorry, I obviously, I look at the men because I want to see how hot they are, but like, she's hot. And this is what the outside looks like. It has a raven on it, I believe. Yeah, a red one. And a serpent and a skull. It's so hard to see, I'm so sorry. And then, oh my gosh, why did I sit right here? Sprayed edges. There's no point. It's just, and that is the back one. Cool. Okay, what is this about? Oh, and here's the other cover. A magic school sold. Whoa, this sounds like, I kind of want to read this now, considering I just finished Reckless. By the way, just finished it. But basically, Viola goes to a magic school because she can speak with the dead, and she has to figure out, I guess, who killed her sister. I don't know if the magic did it, because evidently she's next. Hello? And then Silas is a poison mage whose magic stems from 3 immortal snakes. And they end up having to team up, I guess, to kind of solve who just attacked the school and stuff. Oh, okay. There's like a big map that's not only just the school, so I imagine they kind of like go around quite a bit. Okay, okay, listen. I'm not gonna start this until I know if it's a series. I'm like, my relationship with series right now is I need to finish them before I start more, so I need to figure that out. All of those, I'm so excited about all of those. I read one of them, obviously, but okay. I think now what I'm gonna do, I'm getting tired. I also still don't feel great. So I'm thinking I might put on the first episode of Off Campus. I might switch into my my Garrett sweatshirt. I doubt it still fits, by the way. And I might paint my nails. You know what else has occurred to me after I went to the store today to get the stuff to make my chili? I did not get anything to make breakfast. Realistically, so for real right now, if I had people over, like, I'd probably make something different. I'm just gonna eat chili all day tomorrow. It's gonna be all 3 of my meals. Might make a grilled cheese for lunch to go with it. I feel like this video has been very boring, but this is very like a realistic, like, other than yappy and maybe drinking some wine, like this is like very much how that would go. Like, like reading a book, starting or finishing one, talking about books, talking about my subscriptions. Hello! Stop! Stop! Hanging out with the cats, having dinner, cookies. I rarely ever just make cookies for myself. It is always for a reason or something. So that was fun. I only made like 4. And I really want to watch Off Campus because I saw clips and it looks good in a lot of ways. The male half of the cast is not what I pictured, but that's okay. Dean, first of all, gets to say my name. My name's Allie. He reminds me of someone from years and years and years ago from my past. Not a good way, because not like the personality. I think it's just like the mouth is very similar. It was a terrible time in my life. I was young and I was stupid, but that's gonna haunt me. So I think I'm gonna paint my nails and put that on. I've been struggling with, like, here's the thing. I was like looking at things to watch last night, and everything that I was like looking for wasn't romance, but I like don't want to watch it if there's no romance in it. Like, I want everything to have romance in it now. I used to be so against it. Maybe that's why my algorithm's thrown off, because like after like my breakup and stuff, like I didn't want to watch romance, like any romance. But ironically now, like, I want romance to be in the plot because I think it's realistic, but I rarely ever click on romance. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always click on something else that has romance, but I never go in with romance. Like, I'm just now started to like be able to read romance books again, because like in my head it's totally fictional. I can kind of separate it. It still makes me sad in a lot of ways, but like TV, like watching people act it out and stuff, I'm just like, I just have such a weird relationship with it now, and that's my problem. That's my fault. That's a me thing. We're gonna watch the first episode. I don't think I'll stay up for more than the first. I'm very interested to, I think it got picked up for season 2. I'm very interested to see where it goes. I do feel like there's a couple big differences already that like I don't love. I did say earlier that I think Kenedy like signed off on all of them, or like most of them, but like, correct me if I'm wrong, it's been years since I've read this. Beau was not white, I thought, right? And the one that ends up with Sabrina, and they like their plotline is that they have a kid. Wasn't he like ginger? Like, I don't care. Like, that's not like the hair color's not that big of a deal to me. But I really thought Beau was not white. I haven't like I don't remember other like a lot of things about the way other people looked in the show. Anyway, I've been yapping far too long, which very sleepover of me. But we're okay. I'm gonna put it on. Oh no, I hadn't even talked about the books that I read! Okay, we're gonna do this quick because I obviously didn't read a whole lot of books, and quite honestly, while I'm talking about it, I might put I took a couple clips of reading Reckless when I thought I was gonna do a video about it, like during the day outside reading, and I might just like put those over while I'm reading because I took them. Why not? I do have a couple. Well, let me start with Caught Up because I did read this first. I do have a couple notes in my phone about this because this was what I was going to talk about in the original Bookish Sleepover video that I was doing. Oh, okay, yeah, so this definitely showed so much more of the dark side of Nico Sr. And it definitely shed more light onto why Nico Jr. was like so cold to everything and everyone, including his dad, in the first book, and you only get a glimpse of it. But yeah, even in this book, like Moira kind of seems over Nico, the dad Nico. But I like how like their plot line didn't end with like them leaving. It was like them ending their relationship. I don't know, like it very, like this book alone set up so much like family plot and storyline that I was like, hey, I feel like you're starting a lot of crap to not give it to me, because the next book is not about them, and I'll get to that in a second. And then Lauren's Nona, a hoot, literally. So I ended up getting a special edition of Game On when it came out that had a letter from Nevessa Allen in the front. And she literally said, you know, after the trilogy, it is a perfect time to leave the storyline be. Like the trilogy storyline. She said, but I have like all of Nico's brothers, stories plot. Like she knows what happens to them, where they end up. And then she like ended the letter by being like, and we still have a wedding to plan. So clearly like that doesn't happen in the third book of the trilogy. So we still get to like, I'm so hoping she comes back to these one day, even if she takes a long break, whatever. I'm really hoping she comes back to this series one day. I know a lot of people didn't love this one because it was so different from Lights Out. I went in with the expectation that it was going to be so different. I loved Lights Out for what Lights Out was and its story. This was never going to be the same thing. Lights Out was like a 5-6 star for me. Like I've already reread it. I own an obscene amount of merch. Like I love that book. It's like a comfort book for like, it's such a random comfort book to have, but it is. I still rated this 4 stars. I had a good time. You know what I mean? Like I still had a good time. Sue me. But it has been like a month or so since I've read it, so I don't remember everything. It wasn't my favorite book in the world, and I do feel like there's some points that I wish were like a little more fleshed out, but like that's definitely something that I feel like wouldn't bother me if I got more storyline about the family, which is a possibility, evidently. So that's great. And I love how, like, I loved getting to see Allie and Josh, and I loved how welcoming they were to Lauren And I love, like, the relationship that Nico is forming with his cousin and Josh. Like, they're friends now. Like, one of my favorite things in the world is found family. Like, found family trope. Like, I don't have a big family. Like, my family are not blood. Like, most of the people that I consider my family are not blood related to me. I love the found family trope. And, like, it's just, it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. I love it. Love the characters. Love Josh and Allie. Now to talk about Reckless. If you've seen some of my other videos, I was not the biggest fan of Powerless. And I know that there is some controversy around that book. But I figured, I read it before I heard about the controversy, so I wanted to keep going. I read Powerless and Powerful. And I don't know what it is, because I don't want to say that I didn't like the plot. Like, the idea of the plot is cool. Like, the games, her not having magic and all that stuff. And I will say that is something that I love so far. Now, I don't know what happens in the third book, but, like, the fact that the main character of a fantasy series does not have magic is kind of, like, badass, I guess. But anyway, I definitely, and I know some people say, like, oh, this was such a filler book. It was just about Kai and Pei's relationship. And, like, that's why I liked this one. I think I like this one a little bit more. Like, it's hard for me to say I like a book more than the first one, because, like, the first one starts everything. But, like, the only parts of the first one that I, like, really enjoyed were the moments between the two of them. Sometimes the moments got really repetitive. I will say that in the first book. I remember being like, oh, all of their banter, and there's just the same thing in a different setting. But I liked this one. This one was very different to me, and I liked it. Not like, it wasn't like a 5-star for me, but I had a lot more fun with this one, I think, because I just like Pei and Kai. And the ending, I accidentally knew the ending before I got to it. But I like the confession at the very end between Kai and Pei right before they get brought back to the castle. Like, that's what I wanted. I wanted that, like, confession. Like, it seems like they almost, like, grew up a ton too, because I feel like I just looked at them very juvenilely. I actually had a lot of fun with this one, and now I'm like, I was always going to finish the series, but, like, now I'm, like, kind of want to pick up Fearless right now, but I think I'm going to take a break, because I do feel like I would get claustrophobic in a series. Sometimes I have to take a break in between books. Otherwise, I get stuck in, like, the world too long, and it's not good. I think that's all I have to say. And I talked so fast. Sorry, I've been recording way longer than I expected to, but yeah. I think now I'm going to turn on Off Campus, even though I said I was going to do that 10 minutes ago. I also need to clean up my couch, because now there's 5 books, 3 boxes, and there's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. I need to clean this up, and then we'll put on Off Campus, and I am tired. I was wearing this with, like, a bright colored claw clip when Elle Kenedy posted me on her Instagram. Okay, it's been a couple of days since I did my Bookish Sleepover. I never painted my nails. I ended up getting really tired. I didn't feel good that night. I think I watched the first 2. I know I watched at least 2. I can't remember if I watched all the way to the 3rd episode of The Deal or Off Campus. So far, I'm really liking it. It is, here's the thing. I don't watch stuff like that because I get very envious of the people's lives and all that stuff. And, like, I have to remind myself, like, these are characters. These are not real people. Life doesn't really happen like this. People don't act like this when they like each other a lot of the time. Like, that's why I find myself just, like, not watching romance a lot. But I like it. There are a lot of differences from the book, and I know that I said a lot of those were, like, cleared by the author and everything, but I also feel like I haven't read the books in so long that it's kind of fun getting to re-experience it again, even with the different stuff, because it's not so fresh in my mind. You know that thing where, like, you don't really like a character at first, and then, like, they grow on you, like, looks-wise? That's kind of how I felt about the guys at the show, and now I'm like, I get it. Like, they've grown on me. I personally think the cutest is John Logan. So, I also really liked his book, so I'm, like, so excited for that season. And I know they're swapping around the order of everything goes, but technically, I think the books, like, the timelines technically overlap at some points. So I don't think it's that big of a deal to kind of switch around the order in which the couples get together. Like, I really think it's okay. But yeah, I'm excited to keep going. I'm glad that there's already a season 2. I hope they make it to like, I hope they can keep going because I'm really excited. It's giving the energy of like an old, not, I don't want to say like old, but like the energy that you used to get from like older shows, except it's like modern day. They have up-to-date iPhones and stuff. So I'm really enjoying it, but that was my Bookish Sleepover. I want to do it again and go all out because like I had intentionally wanted to do like a movie, do like a little like picnic on the ground in the living room. I was going to order a pizza and everything, but like, that's okay. You can have more than one sleepover. So that was fun. So yeah, I want to do this again, but you want to say bye? You want to help me say bye to the sleepover video? Oh, you need a good stretch, don't you? Give him a stretch. Whoa! Good job, honey. You say, thanks for having a sleepover with us. I actually got the cutest picture of Bug during that sleepover, by the way. So bye-bye.